Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television. Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News & World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News & World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News & World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
I'm Dejan Hughes, and I'm a senior in the class of 2021.
My name is Megan Abbey. I'm from the class of 2021.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Parisi, and I'm the class of 2021.
Wow. As far as working for ACTV, the first thing that comes to mind is honestly the community. Like, the people that I work with are amazing, all the way down from Jay at the top to the last guy that only gets to work one stream a week. It's just the energy that is around is always awesome.
It's a perk that you get free access to the games, but I absolutely love it. We have a great culture here, and then I was able to work my way up to a student director position, but I get so much creative freedom. I get to work in arenas and sports and environments that I absolutely love and enjoy.
ACTV has brought so many experiences and memories that I'll take with me to grad school and even beyond. It's been such a blessing to be a part of the team, and everyone's just so welcoming, and I've learned so much directing and using the camera and many other things.
If you do want to get into this stuff, I say do it, and do it quickly with ACTV, because not only is it a great community, but you'll also learn a lot and be prepared for the future.
I think what I'm going to miss most about ACTV that's not the free software that I get as a student would definitely be the people and the culture that we have here. Just the connections that I've made, the students that we have, just the family that we have here. I'm definitely going to miss everyone a lot.
I'm going to miss everyone. I think everyone's just been so great. I love the atmosphere. It's definitely another family away from home. I think directing is going to be something I miss, but just interacting with everyone during our meetings on Tuesdays, and just the atmosphere, I think, is going to be the biggest thing.
DJ, Megan, Caitlin, I know I told you this was going to be a promo about ACTV. Well, it's actually a promo about you guys. Your leadership as seniors has helped me guide the program since taking over at the beginning of January. I would not have been able to do it without you three. Now, I know your time is done with ACTV at the end of the semester, but I know you're going to do so many great things in your future endeavors. I wish you the best of luck.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
Hello and welcome everybody to Arrington Ice Arena, home of the Adrian College Bulldogs. But today, in this game, it is the neutral site host of St. Norbert and Lake Forest in the NCHA Slaats Cup Playoffs semifinals. Matt Kibbe, Johnny Costello with you here on Adrian College Television to bring you this one. Johnny, this is going to be a great game. It's the 2-seed versus the 3-seed in the tournament, and it's Lake Forest and St. Norbert doing battle.
Yeah, this is going to be a great contest. I expect, it's going to be tight defensively. Both teams have great goaltending. They've got great offense, but both teams also have solid defense. So one of those games where you don't know what to expect, but I bet it's going to be a good one.
In total, there are about 8 skaters in this game that were either all conference in the NCHA or even all freshmen in the NCHA for these two teams. So this is going to be one of those games where you're going to see a lot of talent on the ice, Johnny, and you're going to see a lot of speed between these two teams. We were fortunate. Both these teams came to Arrington Ice Arena earlier this season to take on the Bulldogs. Both teams lost to the Bulldogs here at Arrington Ice Arena, so a chance to kind of get a win under this roof.
Yeah, both teams lost to Adrian, but, both teams, to me, were very good against Adrian on the power play. They both scored on the power play at least 2 times, but, for me, I think St. Norbert is looking for a bounce back for the last time they were here.
Yeah, they were here a week or 2 weeks ago. They were the final regular season. How they got here, they took down Trine 2-0 in their quarterfinal matchup. Lake Forest defeated Marion 2-0. They were in contention last year to take on the Bulldogs in that Slaats Cup before the Bulldogs were able to run away with it.
Yeah, both of these teams are looking to steal this home ice from Adrian and, upset the Bulldogs with the Slaats Cup win, but, you got to get through the semifinal first.
Johnny, what's it going to take for each of these teams? We haven't gotten we said we got a chance to see them come in. It's a different style when you take on the Bulldogs as opposed to these two different styles of play.
Yeah, for St. Norbert, I think, their best players have to be their, best players. I think, Morgan Olson's going to have a big game for St. Norbert. She was very quiet last time she was here against Adrian, and I think Giebauer for Lake Forest is going to have a great game as well. you know, I'm basing this off of, you know, when they played Adrian, because both these players, you know, the top players on each team, they were pretty quiet against Adrian, but I expect them to have a big day today.
On each side, this has been one of the key playmakers for Lake Forest, Hannah Turnage. She was one of the 3 goalies that was a part of the all-conference team, and she's going to have to play like it tonight.
Wow. 15 wins, 1.89 goals against average, and a .936 save percentage. I mean, that's video game numbers.
That's exactly right. Wiseman on the other side for St. Norbert has 11 wins, a 1.62 goals against average, 422 saves, and a 94% save percentage. It's not going to be easy to score on these goaltenders today. And now the other thing to note, Johnny, remember last week, the quarterfinals, you needed 2 wins, and then you were able to move on. You had to get a certain amount of points. Forget about it. It is win or go home now. 1 game for all the glory here at Arrington Ice Arena.
Yeah, you know, both teams played, you know, 2 games in 2 days last week, and they're looking to play 2 games in 2 days this weekend. But, I mean, I think it's going to be a great one.
As we get ready for the national anthem, we'll step aside. When we get back, this first semifinal matchup between St. Norbert and Lake Forest will be underway. We'll be right back here on the Adrian College TV YouTube channel.
We continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today.
And the slam!
161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Welcome back here on ACTV. We're pumping it up here at Arrington Ice Arena, getting ready for this contest where the Forest are going to be looking to chop down the St. Norbert Green Knights while they're going to be trying to knight their way to a championship. We're getting underway here.
Wow, the tree jokes have started already.
Hey, we had a night joke as well.
We did. You know, they're looking to ignite themselves.
Let's go over some of the numbers here, Johnny. On the season, the offensive leaders for Lake Forest, 166 points on the year, 70 goals, 96 assists. They're led by Gieber, who has 13 goals, 9 assists. On the other side, it's Olsen who leads the St. Norbert Green Knights with 19 goals, 6 assists. They have 78 goals on the year. 2 pretty evenly matched teams on paper.
Yeah, on paper, pretty evenly matched, and especially the goaltenders, too. I mean, this is going to be a great game. It's playoffs. You don't know what's going to happen.
You're exactly right. Playoffs are on the line here. A chance to play in the Slaats Cup Championship game tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on ACTV is on the line. 20 minutes up on the board. We'll meet at center ice, and we'll get underway here in the first semifinal contest today here at Arrington Ice Arena. It's the Green Knights taking on the Foresters. Green Knights have it now in their defensive zone, but it's in the neutral zone, quickly taken away by Lake Forest. Battle along that half wall here with Shelby on the far side. Bear with us. I'm used to having a Adrian roster memorized. Don't have either of these teams memorized as well, so we'll kind of get you through it as we get going here. Jansky is the one with it now for St. Norbert. She'll retreat back behind her goaltender Wiseman and bring it out up the middle of the ice. Looking for a pass and not able to get it, intercepted by Lake Forest and dumped back in. Already 40 seconds gone here in the opening period of game number 1 on the day of a 4-game weekend here at Arrington Ice Arena. shot. First one of the game goes over top of the netminder Wiseman, and it's picked up on the far side here by St. Norbert's Jansky. Jansky looking for possession of it on the half wall, battling for it, knifing away at it are the Foresters. They get it out, but St. Norbert quickly cleans it up. Back up to the far side, taken away by Kara Dean. Dean sends a slot pass in, and no Foresters there to knock it in, and it stays on the forecheck here as St. Norbert tries to clear it away. Picked up quickly here by Courtney Hogan, and Hogan will bring it up the middle of the ice, going to her sister, Natalie Hogan. And icing called off as Hogan gets there first. Bonefee with it. Pinned along that half wall on the glass, trying to battle for possession. Here are the Green Knights. They have it now. On that half wall, Kelsey Ross goes back up to the point, but it skips over the stick of Gabby Turner. Foresters Winnington trying to grab it. She'll retreat back and go for a change. St. Norbert will try and bring it out into the neutral zone. Now crossing over that center line. On the attack goes Kelsey Ross. Ross first in. Gets it back into the slot. Again, nobody home for St. Norbert as both teams have tried for one attempt to get into that slot area here early.
Yeah, no shots on goal in the first 2 minutes here. Pretty back and forth so far.
Back into the middle of that neutral zone here. Lake Forest is the home team today, representing Lake Forest College in those home uniforms, those stealthy home uniforms. They look cool.
Really nice uniform.
Couple of stripes with the white-red, the forest paw in the middle, the bear paw on the chest, and the red pants as well as the red and white socks. St. Norbert in their traditional road greens with the SNC across the chest. Yellow numbers and green socks as well. First save of the game is going to be to the likes of Bryn Wiseman, and she'll make a nice one cover. We'll see a face-off in that left face-off circle, Johnny.
Yeah, a couple shots on goal for Lake Forest there, and Wiseman's able to stand tall.
Lake Forest really chopping the wood defensively so far.
Folks, you're going to have to bear with us here. We're going to make a lot of puns. That's what we're known for here on ACTV. If you haven't gotten a chance to watch our streams in the past, we have no dog in this fight, so we're just going to kind of keep our way out and maybe put a paw in.
Just wait till I make a good night joke later.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Here go the Foresters back in. There's a little bit of an extra shove and a hit into the boards. We'll see a face-off here as the icing was called.
Kind of surprised at the icing call there. I thought Olsen beat it, but
you know, something I want to point out early here is both these two teams traveled pretty well here to Adrian, Michigan today, and pretty good representation. The St. Norbert faithful hoping for a win because it could be an all – realistically, we'll see tonight if it's determined that way, but it could be an all Adrian St. Norbert championship Saturday.
Wouldn't that be something?
Thanks for tuning in here on the Adrian College TV YouTube channel, live, free, and in HD.
Like, subscribe, notifications on.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we'll talk about that a little bit with the whistle here as St. Norbert gets whacked and a hand pass is called. We mentioned this a lot during our neutral site games that we host here at Adrian College, and we encourage you, even if you're a fan of St. Norbert, a fan of Lake Forest, we encourage you to subscribe because you know they're going to be back here eventually. You might as well give us a subscription here on YouTube and be part of the conversation here in the live chat as well. We're only on YouTube, so we'll have a chance to kind of look at that tonight. Normally, we're also on the radio here on campus on WVAC. We'll be on the radio tonight. But this game, we'll get a chance to have a little bit of a conversation with the fans at home. I'm going to be honest with you. You know more about your teams than we do. We'll take all the information you have. We have a bunch of it in front of us, but you know more about your team than us, so we'll gladly take any help we can get here on ACTV. Lake Forest has it now. They dump it into the offensive zone. Giving chase up for it is going to be Gabby Turner for St. Norbert. It's picked up here on the far side, poked away momentarily by McCauley. And now it's back into the defensive zone for St. Norbert. 4 minutes gone here in the first period of play. We're scoreless. 2 shots on goal, though, for Lake Forest. St. Norbert just hasn't been able to get the offense going yet. Here's an opportunity here. Matson breaks off the icing. She'll get it behind the net, and she's been one of those key playmakers this year for the St. Norbert Green Knights. She wears number 18 on her back. I apologize, I have the wrong number. I'm talking about Courtney Hogan. Thought I saw Olsen out there. I was wrong. Here's an interception and opportunity. First one here for McCauley. Shot save, poked away by the Green Knights.
Good save there from Wiseman. I don't think McCauley got enough lumber on that shot.
Here go the Green Knights now on the offensive attack. It's going to be Ross. Ross takes a shot. It's blocked on that far side by Grace Garby, and the Green Knights still have possession of it. Back up to the point. Pass down low. It goes beyond the goal line, behind the netminder, and back into that slot area. Trying to find it are the Green Knights. Jansky takes a shot, misses wide left of the net.
Howitzer.
A howitzer from the point.
As a great Mike Emmerich would say.
This one's angled into the offensive zone here by the Green Knights. Back in, takes a shot. It's blocked once again. Lake Forest not letting the Green Knights get to their starting netminder, and a good one at that with Hannah Turnage. On the far side, shot in, blocked once again. Back behind the net now goes Jordan Moore. Moore looking for possession. St. Norbert takes it away. It's on the stick of Edmondson and then sent away. Icing will be called off here as the first player to it is going to be Eve Parker. Parker, a junior for St. Norbert, 5'8", from Verena, Wisconsin. And we'll have an icing call this time on St. Norbert. We'll go all the way back into the Green Knight zone.
Yeah, Olsen was looking for, I believe that was number 24. That was Jordan Moore, but couldn't quite connect. Brendan Stanko bringing the heat with the music as normal.
Face-off's going to be in the left wing face-off circle for St. Norbert. They win it back, and there's 14 minutes left to go here in the first period of play. St. Norbert trying to elect for a couple two-line passes to get into that offensive zone. It hasn't worked up to this point.
Tried the nice little chip off the glass play into the neutral zone, but didn't quite work out.
So Lake Forest back on the attack. St. Norbert trying to get it away. Opsel takes a shot from the point, trying to get it tipped in by the likes of Whittington, and St. Norbert gets it back. Green Knight long pass. This is going to be another icing. No, it's right on goal, so it's called off. We'll take the cover here, and Turnage will see her first set of action in this period. It's going to lead to a face-off in her defensive zone.
Yeah, smart play there from Turnage. In her own zone, saw too many green jerseys, so she elected to cover it. And how about Turnage's numbers so far in the playoffs? .50 goals against average and a .971 save percentage.
Wow. That's what gets you to be an all-conference selection in the NCHA.
Russell Dickerson on the loudspeaker coming to Adrian College in a couple days.
So yeah, You're right. March 18th is going to be the spring concert. March 19th. 18th is going to be the spring concert with Russell Dickerson.
I already got my ticket reserved.
You already got one? I have mine as well. I even
you paid for that?
I even got a backstage pass.
Oh. You want to hook me up with one of those?
I'm going to go meet Russell Dickerson as well as the openers that haven't been announced yet.
Oh, that's going to be
There's some openers. We could tease it.
I think there's going to be an announcement today.
There should be, yeah.
As far as I know, there's going to be an announcement
I think
today.
there is, yeah. I mean, I guess we could spoil the openers. No Adrian faithful should be watching this game right now.
Right. And if there is, oh, sorry.
Just have faith that they're going to make the announcement.
Yeah, it could be in the Midtown, too. Johnny's going to try and figure out what we mean there. Here's a shot in, saved by Turnage. It goes to the far side after it crosses her face. Picked up here by St. Norbert in that slot area by Bonfie. Bonfie takes another shot, knocked away by the Foresters. Cleared out by Wenzel and not kept in, though. And then there goes on the offensive attack where the Foresters, St. Norbert makes a nice defensive play.
St. Norbert got away with a hooking call there.
Shelby had it for a moment. Edmondson takes it in, and they're off sides here. So we'll see a face-off in the neutral zone.
Man, now Jay's got me wondering. Midland?
Like I said, just have faith.
And just know you might have to go to Midtown to figure it out.
Man, you guys are just teasing me. You guys are enjoying this.
12 minutes even left to go here in the first period of play. Edmondson takes it away in the offensive zone. Shot saved by Wiseman. It's back up to the point. Kept in for a moment by Lake Forest. St. Norbert gathers it back on their stick. Shots on goal, 4-2 right now in favor of Lake Forest. We're still scoreless here in the first period of play. Shelby in the neutral zone, right at center ice on top of our very own mascot Bruiser. Back into that neutral zone, retreats with the likes of Grace Garby. She's a Michigan native, resident of Canton, Michigan.
Playing in her home state. Canton just about, I'd say 50 minutes away.
Yeah.
Pretty short drive in my opinion. It doesn't seem like that.
No, it's a very short drive to get out to Canton. Here goes St. Norbert into that offensive zone. Back behind, trying to battle in, was Kelsey Ross. Federici sitting at the point, trying to get that puck back to her, but Lake Forest is keeping it along the boards. They shovel it to the far side of the ice, and Opal's there to grab it for the Foresters. She wears the C on her chest for this team. She's a senior. She's been one of the best players in Lake Forest history, really, if you look at her numbers. She's from Duluth, Minnesota.
Just an update, Johnny. 3:30, you'll know the opener.
Okay.
Shot off the protective netting here. We'll see a face-off. 10:33 left to go.
Yeah, Opsal on the year. She's a defenseman. She's got 18 points this season, 9 goals, 9 assists, plus 9.
Woo. She's played really well for Lake Forest. We often talk about, she's one of the players we watch when the Foresters came to Adrian. They were the midweek game, weren't they?
They were the Monday, Tuesday games. Man, that was a weird week.
That was a weird week. I think both times the men and women faced Lake Forest, it was the midweek games, weren't it? Or was men's the Aurora?
Men's was the week before on
You're right, and
Monday,
it was Lake Forest.
Tuesday.
That was when the most Lake Forest puns were made because we were all tired.
And it was a Monday, Tuesday after a long weekend of hockey already.
I really went home and sawed logs after that.
Yep, that's what it is today, folks. Halfway through the first period of play.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He said that.
He knew exactly what he was doing. It's in the neutral zone now. St. Norbert knifing at it, trying to get possession back on their stick, and the lumber just isn't there for the Foresters. Here goes St. Norbert with some speed into that slot area. Turnage takes a slide and a save on the Lykeston off of the stick of Paige Nelson. Another one. Puck still loose,
out.
and there's a sprawl in front of the net.
Wolleberg got cross-checked from behind into Turnage. Good thing she's okay.
Knight's just not quite able to joust their way into the goal.
I was trying to see how I could get jousting involved. That was a good one.
St. Norbert unable to ignite the offense there.
Ignite, it's a good one. That's playing on the night wordage.
Yeah, your broadcasting vocabulary has been a little green today.
Wow. That works for both of them because forest, trees, leaves.
Oh man,
green nights.
And he's on another. You're on another one today, Jay, aren't you?
He told us before the game. He goes, "You guys are gonna love what I bring to the table today."
Guys are giving up the dirt on me.
No officials involvement yet in this contest. We've seen no penalties, and we're at the 9:15 point in the first period. Another shot from the goal line. A big block shot there by the likes of Lauren Wenzel.
Jay's really digging at the roots here.
There it is. In the middle, there's a shot from the back by Nelson on the body of Courtney Hogan. And it's on the far side of the ice now with Lake Forest. Referees electing to let him play here today.
Lake Forest just got away with a too many players on the ice penalty. There were 7 players out there for a few seconds.
Shot saved by Wiseman off of the stick of, I believe it was Shelby. Yeah, it was. 8:42 left to go here in the first.
Johnny, I know you're the only hockey player up here, but I'd say players probably prefer to let them play a little bit more than calling too many penalties, don't they?
Oh, yeah. Depends on, how they let them play. If it's a little too obvious, then you get a little frustrated. But you just take out your frustration on the other team and see if they'll get away with it.
That's what's happened here tonight. Both teams have had a couple of instances where an arm could go up in the air, but it hasn't. Playoff hockey, we've noticed that here in the NCHA. Sorry, we got a little bit of equipment malfunction up here. There we go. Shot off the top of the glass. Sent away. Lake Forest with it. Trying to get away from that big body of water. Play on the word lake, or not? Or are we just going to play on the word forest?
Nah, I didn't want to make a splash on that.
Lake Forest breaks out for a moment. Trying to sail into that offensive zone, not able to. Green Knights have it once again.
I mean, are we a hockey broadcast or are we a comedy show? Like, I can't tell the difference.
A little bit of both.
Yeah. Hockey broadcast with a little bit of comedy.
I have one squared up, ready to go.
Uh-oh. Appreciate the comments.
Loving the commentary. Consistent dad jokes. We appreciate that. If you have any feedback for us here on the broadcast, feel free to use that live chat feature. You can also find me and Johnny on Twitter. It will flash up on your screen right here as the puck is loose. It's in! Lake Forest scores the first goal of the game! Wow. Let's take a look at it here. It's off of the stick of Zoe Whittington.
Huge break for Lake Forest. Unfortunate one for Wiseman and St. Norbert. She thought she had it, tried to reach back for it, but I think can't. Yeah, it was Zoe Whittington who buried it, and Lake Forest has the first goal of the game.
That's a big one here for the number 2 seed in this NCHA tournament. It gives them a 1-0 lead, and they've been the team that has had the offense here to start, Johnny.
Yeah, they've been really. Let's see. Taking a look at my stats here.
That just a freshman is Zoe Whittington.
That's her first career goal.
Wow, in the playoffs, the first career goal for Zoe Whittington.
What a time to score your first career goal.
Now Lake Forest trying to answer back. Here goes Morrow. Morrow takes a shot, Chernich saves it with the leg pad. Morrow has it once again, back in the slot. Lake Forest not letting the Green Knights get in there. And by in there, I mean that slot area that they've been trying to focus the puck in. There goes Whittington to send another one in, as Opal is going to be the first one there for Lake Forest. She skates 200 feet, listed as a defenseman, but you'll often see her in the offensive zone making things happen. Back in, linesman gets taken down for a moment, tripped up there, no call. Back in, and we have a
now we got a penalty.
Tripping is going to be our first penalty call, and it's going to be on the likes of Marissa Gieber. So that will send the Green Knights to the power play.
Man, Brendan Stanko, Jay, is really playing some classic 80s rock and roll right now.
Oh, yeah, I can't go on with some Kiss. I heard some AC/DC earlier, some Kansas. Do we want to play Name That Band today?
Oh,
too?
we're doing it.
We know Matt can't.
Yeah,
so.
we know Matt can't. Sorry, Matt.
You just wait till he plays some Hollywood Undead for me. Shot saved by Chernich on the power play. 16 seconds gone in the advantage for St. Norbert.
Matt, I will give you a quarter if you can guess this song.
Well, this is Kiss.
What's it called, though?
I'm blanking now. Put me on the spot.
Time's up.
Detroit Rock City, right?
Rock and roll.
Wrong Kiss.
Wrong Kiss. Green Knights really need something here as Lake Forest has the momentum in their hands, but St. Norbert is on the power play here for the next minute and 20 seconds. Taking it away on that half wall. Bonfie with it. Leaves it at the point. Hanging on to it. Here's Jansky. Jansky slides it across to Ross. Ross takes a shot. Turnage. Knocks it away, and it's on the far side of the ice. Picked up by Shelby. Shelby sends it 200 feet the length of the ice, and that will help them go for a change. Lake Forest in the midst of it. Green Knights have it. 5:30 left to go here in period number 1. It's a 1-0 lead here in favor of Lake Forest. NCHA Slaats Cup playoffs. This is the semifinal matchup, the first one of 2 here today at Arrington Ice Arena. Matt Kibbe, Johnny Costello with you here on ACTV. Thanks for joining us.
St. Norbert having trouble getting out of their own zone. Credit Lake Forest being aggressive here on the penalty kill. This is Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses, by the way,
Roses,
Matt.
Yep.
Okay. Just want to make sure you know.
5:10 left to go. 40 seconds left to go in the advantage. Turnover in the offensive zone for Lake Forest, trying to kill off the rest of this penalty. Back in, there goes the Green Knights with Hogan. Hogan can't clean it up along that dasher board, but it's picked up there by the likes of her sister, Courtney Hogan. Federici with it at the point. Slides it across to the far side with, I believe that's Parker. Shot from Federici. Rebound. Another save. Turnage. What a save by this young goaltender in the junior, Hannah Turnage.
Wow. What a save. Going full splits.
5 seconds left. Long breakaway. And the Foresters return to full strength.
Wow, what a save there. Turnage keeping this a 1-0 lead for Lake Forest.
DeBauer returns back onto the ice. She went straight to the bench, and now the Foresters are on the attack. Aggressive forecheck here for the Green Knights. And actually for the Foresters, trying to get the naming under my belt here. 3:50 left to go here in period number 1. The Foresters have an early lead courtesy of the freshman scoring her first career goal, Zoe Whittington, earlier in this frame.
There's going to be no icing there because of the St. Norbert player was getting off the ice, going onto the bench.
Back up to the point, kept in here by Chapman. Picked up by the Green Knights, and now it's on the far side, taken away by Lake Forest. Gets twisted up with the Green Knight, and now it's on that half wall, and then battling for it. Players sticking away at it along the glass. It's back into that slot area, back up to Chapman at the point. Wrister misses wide of the net. 3 minutes even left to go here in period number 1. Green Knights have it. On transition, taken away by the Foresters who keep it in the offensive zone. Carradine takes a shot and a nice leg pad save by Wiseman.
Officials are really letting them play.
Only one penalty called, and the Green Knights could not capitalize on it.
St. Norbert just having trouble right now moving the puck and probably not communicating too well out there. They look a little discombobulated. Man, that was a big word for me. Holy.
That was a big word for Johnny Costello. Somebody give him some points.
Because I'm wearing glasses, it makes me feel smarter.
Green Knights battle along for it. Taken away. It's on the far side of the ice here with Federici. Federici has it get out of the zone, and now they'll give chase. Dean the first one there for Lake Forest, but Green Knights take it away. It's back on the stick here of Eve Parker. Parker has it picked up here on the far side. Back into that slot area. Not able to get it in there was Morgan Olson. If anything, that's who we've seen kind of be quiet today.
She was also robbed there on the power play by Turnage. Oh, the official almost caught one right in the face.
Back in. Battling away for it. Lake Forest still hanging on to it. Green Knights have had trouble entering that offensive zone, but when they've gotten in there, they've had some good opportunities. 90 seconds left to go in period number 1. We'll see a whistle and a face-off. Take a look at this awesome save on the power play by Hannah Turnage.
Yeah, great shot from the point from Federici. Nice and low. Actually, that was Federici. Nice save and then look at this save. Going full splits. And denying Olsen.
Face-off won by the Green Knights, set in. Here goes Hogan behind the net, taken away here by Meyer for the Foresters. Green Knights keeping it at the blue line. Foresters take it right back away. A defensive turnover for the Green Knights as they can't hang on to it. Now they'll get it back here with Hogan. Battling away at it along the dasher board. Hogan is the one that comes out with it. Hogan gets pressed along the glass, and Lake Forest pokes away at that puck, tries to get it back on their twig, not able to for the moment. Picked back over. Nobody's at the point for the Green Knights. They were in the midst of a change, so it falls out. Under a minute to go here in the first period of play. Hogan has it. Right up the middle of the ice. Tries to knock it in. Lake Forest regathers it once again. It has been really all Lake Forest here in this first period of play.
It has. A lot of Michigan natives on Lake Forest as well.
Green Knights are just vying for the buzzer to sound so they can head to the intermission and create a new game plan. 20 seconds left in the first period. Green Knights regather. Back in, taken away in the neutral zone, and there goes the turnover for the Green Knights. Trying to get around, back on. They'll trade possession back and forth here for the last minute of play. 10 seconds left to go. Knocked behind the net, picked up by St. Norbert. St. Norbert tries to get it out of the zone. 3 seconds left. The puck will stay along that half wall, and we'll hear the buzzer sound. That's going to do it for the first period of play. Lake Forest will have a 1-0 lead going into the last 40 minutes of play. Johnny, a really good first period of play for Lake Forest.
Yeah, it was pretty back and forth, but if you want to talk about zone time, Lake Forest had most of it, and they had the most chances out of both teams. I mean, Olsen had a chance there on the power play, but that was probably the only grade A chance that St. Norbert had. But, yeah, Lake Forest is playing really, really good right now.
What does the Green Knights of St. Norbert need to do in this second period to get back into this contest? Only a 1-goal lead for the Lake Forest Foresters.
Like I say all the time, gotta simple it. You gotta keep it simple. You gotta execute your breakout passes, which they had a lot of trouble with. Credit Lake Forest too with the forechecking, but it starts with a breakout pass, get it in the neutral zone, get it deep, and chase it down, get pucks in people in that, and you never know what can happen.
We're going to step aside here for the first intermission here on ACTV. When we come back, we'll have the second period of play. Right now, Lake Forest holds a 1-0 lead over the St. Norbert Green Knights here in the first of two NCHA Slaats Cup semifinal matchup. We'll be right back here on ACTV. crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News and World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News and World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News and World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit adrian.edu. Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News and World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News and World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News and World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
Welcome back, everybody, here on ACTV. Getting ready for the second period of play here on ACTV. The Lake Forest Foresters lead the St. Norbert Green Knights by a score of 1-0, courtesy of the freshman, scoring her first career goal, and Zoe Wilton at the 12:25 mark of the first period. Johnny, it was all Lake Forest for the most part in that first period.
Yeah, it was. They had the majority of the chances in that first period, even though Lake Forest got St. Norbert got a power play. I'm so confused right now. I don't know why. Even though St. Norbert got a power play, but, I mean, Lake Forest still had a lot of chances. They're looking to repeat that, and St. Norbert looking to keep it just a little more simple.
Two teams will switch sides here. 20 minutes up on the board, and we are underway in the second period of play. Lake Forest, again, 1-0 lead, serving as the home team. If anything, St. Norbert led the shots on goal category through the first period of play, 11-9 for St. Norbert. It's behind the net now. Slot pass goes through the stick of Abigail Tucci.
One thing St. Norbert has to do is get traffic in front of Turnage. She's too good to beat her one-on-one, especially from the blue line. She sees everything. She's probably going to stop it all.
Face-offs right now, 12-5 in favor of St. Norbert, who has possession of it now. Shot on Turnage, rebound in front, another save, another one. Rebound again, and Turnage denies the Green Knights.
Wow. 3 huge saves there from Turnage.
Now it's behind her. Picked up by their captain, Opsel. She'll go in, 200 feet player, we mentioned it earlier. And now it's back on the stick of the Green Knights for a moment before the hesitation, and Whittington, who scored that first goal and lone goal in this game in that first period of play. That hit off of a skate of Lake Forest. That should have been too many on the ice.
Yep, like letting them play.
Oh, look, another one gets through the legs of Dean, and Turnage makes another big save for her team. That is what the Green Knights needed, though. They need to come out here in the second period and step on the gas, and that's what we're seeing here.
Yeah, great chance there is the Hogan sisters on a 2-on-1, and then I believe it was Natalie Hogan who let that shot go. Smart shot to shoot it far pad, create that rebound, and then Turnage just robbed Bonfie 3 different times.
And she's looking like a tree in that goal.
Another shot in front. The Hut made a nice play for Lake Forest. It's back up at the point, and another one sealed away by Turnage.
Jaski's got a ripper from the point. She scored against Adrian a couple weekends ago with that one-timer, so keep your eye on her. Never mind, she went off the ice.
You mentioned Jaski. She was an all-conference defenseman for the Green Knights. 18-20 left to go. Face-off won by Lake Forest. They'll try and break out here. Picked back over by Hickman in the neutral zone. The Green Knights gallop into the offensive zone here.
I got it.
Berggraf can't hang on to it. There goes Lake Forest. Wenzel in on the lone and takes a shot. Wiseman makes a nice smart cover and hangs on to it. We'll see a face-off here.
Matt, you keep horsing around with this.
17:55 left to go here. You're still stuck with us, folks, for another period after this one.
Jay's just trying to chop us down a few levels.
The Lake Forest puns are a lot easier to make than the Green Knight puns. We're trying to get them integrated.
You just got to come down off your castle and just come down to earth.
Hey, you don't want to get tangled up on your way down, though.
Was that a reference to
Tangled?
This is what happens when we're not on the radio.
Mickey Mouse is going to be on his way to the Adrian College with a legal suit.
With his counterpart, Donald the Duck.
Donald the Duck. Goofy might even make away with how goofy we're being today. Back to hockey here. 17-16 left to go in period number 2. Lake Forest leads by a score of 1-0.
Look out.
Taken away by Meyer in the offensive zone for the Foresters. She'll keep it in to Edmondson on the far side. Edmondson knocks it back over to the near side. Selby is the one with it for the moment. She kicks at it, soccers it down low to her counterpart, and Tucci, and another save by Wiseman here. We'll see another face-off here. 16:49 left to go.
Great chance there in the slot for Tucci there. Tried to go low glove on Wiseman, and she just quickly gloves it down and says, no, no, not today. Wiseman keeps her shield up and makes that save.
That's a good one for a blocker save.
Oh, look
Kicked
out.
in. Here goes the Green Knights on their defensive heels, but Lake Forest can't capitalize.
Lake Forest starting to take back that momentum.
Here goes the Bonfie for the Green Knights. Into the offensive zone, wrapping around, circling that offensive zone. She still has possession of it. Kicks it over to the left side of the ice, and another shot. This one delivered by Luttrell, and another save by Turnage. We said the goaltending was going to be incredible in this game. It has lived up to that expectation.
It has, but you know that's a good shot from the point there. But one thing St. Norbert isn't doing, they're not getting traffic in front of Turnage. St. Norbert has some tall players. Stay in front of the goalie and take her eyes away.
Lake Forest gets it out. Ashcraft looking for it, retreating all the way back. Icing called on Lake Forest. So we'll see another face-off here in the defensive zone for the Foresters.
I think St. Norbert's going to score before the 13-minute mark.
Hey, you know, with the way that second period has gone for them, I think that's a good idea and something that I think head coach A.J. Atkin would agree with you on. Ashcraft, wrister, gloved for a moment by Wiseman and then knocked away by the Foresters. They're still looking for it. Green Knights get it out of the zone, but right on top of it is Carradine. Eve Parker will retreat back. Eve Parker, not a quiet year, but for the past couple years, she's been one of the best players for St. Norbert, and this year kind of stepped over by Morgan Olson.
Yeah, I think Olson really stole the spotlight for St. Norbert this year. She's having one heck of a year.
She was in contention for Player of the Year. That award was given to Brandy Wilson of Trine, the first time the Trine Thunder have ever received a Player of the Year win in the NCHA on the women's side.
Also, speaking of St. Norbert, Peter Bates for the men's team received the NCHA Player of the Year.
And we'll talk about that a little bit more tomorrow in the Harris Cup Championship game at 7 o'clock. Slaats Cup Championship game going to be right before that. One of these teams is going to be in it, taking on the winner of Adrian and Aurora. That game's tonight at 7.
That's going to be a great game as well. There is no bad game in the playoffs.
No, you're exactly right, and that's what we're getting here. We have a great one between the Foresters and the Green Knights already.
And another reason to subscribe to our channel, no matter if Adrian makes it or not, that game will be live streamed tomorrow night.
Look at that.
And no matter what, whoever wins this game, you'll be able to watch it here on ACTV. Back over to the far side of the ice. St. Norbert breaking out, trying to tic-tac-toe it in. Edmondson took it away for a moment, and now it's on the near side here with Nelson. Over to the far side in the middle of the ice, and another shot delivered there by Kicker. Shot up over the point. Now it's down low on the far side in the corner. Green Knights need a goal here. Foresters intercept. Breaking out on the left wing side of the ice and dumped in as Wiseman will elect to cover it here. And we'll see a face-off.
Good job there on the rush. Wiseman smartly covers that one. As Selby there was coming full head of steam right at the St. Norbert goaltender.
Meyer wraps it around the dasher board, picked up by St. Norbert on the far side on the stick of Holtz and wrapping around back to the near side. And then in the middle of the ice, here goes Natalie Hogan. Hogan into the offensive zone, takes a shot, blockered away by the Foresters, using that tree trunk of a glove. Opsel on the far side. Hogan had it for a moment. Now it's on the stick of Bonfie. Bonfie gets pushed up against the boards, and Opsel will try and knock it away. Still on the stick of the Green Knights, and now the Foresters will break it out. Here goes Selby. Selby in front of the penalty box. Gets taken down by Hogan. Knocked back in by the Foresters. Turnage will stop it with her stick for Opsel, and Opsel will bring it up the middle of the ice. Crosses it back to Selby on the right wing side for the Foresters. In that neutral zone, she'll dump it in and let DeHutt go after it. This is an icing call here on the Foresters, so we'll bring it back into their defensive zone.
Yeah, let St. Norbert getting that zone time that they needed desperately. They didn't score before the 13-minute mark, so I go 0 for 1 on the day, but.
Bonus for you, got 2 games?
Oh, yeah. Plenty.
You got to be below 500 on the season, though, right?
I'm not. I'm above. That last game,
That's
that men's
the one
game
men's
against
game
St.
there,
Norbert really helped me out.
That 4 for 4 day.
So those 0 for 3 days don't really hurt that 4 for 4 day?
Technically not.
They kind of offset in a way.
It's actually 1 above 500. If I go 0 for 3 one day, 4 for 4, that's 4 and 3.
True. 12:35 left to go here.
Math.
In period number 2, 1-0 lead for Lake Forest over the Green Knights. Both teams technically the visiting team, but Lake Forest listed as the home team tonight with the higher seed, number 2 in the NCHA regular season finish. They were actually fortunate for Adrian to come in and beat St. Norbert in the final season, or the final games of the regular season. St. Norbert was looking to lock up that number 2 spot in the postseason, but Adrian came in and shut him down after winning the regular season title a weekend before against Aurora.
Yeah,
So a lot of storylines in this women's hockey playoff.
Yeah, there were a lot of storylines and then a couple of big hits there in the corner.
Lake Forest trying to win the Slaats Cup for the first time since they won it in back-to-back years in 2014, 2015. Ever since then, they were the last Slaats Cup champion. Ever since, it's been Adrian who has a 6 trophy winning record, 6 in a row on the line here this weekend.
It's crazy.
Slaats Cup named after the Lake Forest athletic director, Jackie Slaats. So that's kind of just a little bit of a homecoming, trying to bring it back to their athletic director.
Bring it back to their roots.
Bring it back to their roots. Yeah, you're right. Bring it back to their roots.
I don't think Jay caught on to that one. That's unfortunate. Oh,
he got it. Yeah, he got it.
He just didn't acknowledge me.
Sorry, I don't acknowledge ones that you used already in the game.
All right.
Foresters stick it out of the offensive zone of the Green Knights.
Heard that one already.
Branch doesn't fall out too far from the tree there.
Wouldn't it be the apple?
I mean, I gotta say branch.
He was trying to make a branch joke. It's okay.
Yeah, but I feel like you could use an apple one in that case. Still a tree, still a tree reference.
Yeah, apple's also a hockey term.
Yeah, trying to get an apple here are the Foresters. Knocked back into the middle of the ice. Picked over here by the Green Knights and hits off that netting, so we'll see a face-off here.
Face-off in the neutral zone.
Actually, they're going to bring it back into the defensive zone, which prevents the Green Knights from getting a change here.
Yeah, because I believe Holtz got a little too much under that puck and put it into the protective netting.
Face-off on the right wing side for Lake Forest, but the Green Knights were able to win that face-off. We've seen a fairly clean game in terms of what's on the score sheet, maybe not what's happening on the ice, Johnny. Only one penalty thus far.
1 penalty, 1 goal. Score sheet's pretty empty.
Jasky has it, knocks it into the offensive zone, and Lake Forest trying to get it out. Hogan goes after it on the far side in the corner. Hogan gets knocked down, and Lake Forest will try and clear it away. Kept in by Jansky at the point, and then picked over by Hogan, Courtney Hogan. Tucci can't hang on to it for Lake Forest. It's knocked into the defensive zone of the Green Knights. They'll try and bring it out. Whiff pass attempt as Edmondson just couldn't find it for Lake Forest. It was loose for a moment. Now she has it in the left circle. Shot goes across the face of Wiseman. Brings it back all the way up to the point. Lake Forest knocks at it for a moment, and DeHutt will grab it in her own defensive zone.
Edmondson trying to pick that far side corner. Look out. Oh.
Here goes Courtney Hogan into the offensive zone. Tries to knock it into that slot area, but Lake Forest has done a really good job of playing along the boards today.
They have. They're controlling the St. Norbert players and where they're going. They're keeping them to the outside, not letting anything in the slot.
From the left face-off circle, a shot is blocked by the pads of Grace Garby. 9 minutes even left to go here in period number 2. We're over halfway through this contest, and Lake Forest leads by a score of 1-0.
St. Norbert's really just pressing right now.
They need a goal here, trying to answer. Back over, shot, and it's denied by Turnage with the glove. But that is great pressure by St. Norbert.
Yeah, great pressure, great play. Olsen with an absolute rocket of a one-timer, just a little too high on that one, but another face-off in the offensive zone for St. Norbert.
$8:52 left to go here in period number 2. Foresters get it out of their defensive zone for a moment. Green Knights trying to get it back in the neutral zone. Sticks are getting lifted along the boards.
33 more minutes until I find out who the opening acts are
for the spring concert. That's a callback if you were with us for the first period of play. You might have to go to Town Square in Midtown, figure that one out.
Really,
you just got to have a little bit of faith.
I figured that was coming.
Meyer in the neutral zone. Back over. Lake Forest trying to get in and extend their lead to 2. Over to the far side of the ice now. Back into the near side of the ice. There goes the likes of Kelsey Ross. Ross on the attack here. The freshman from Littleton, Colorado. You know he's in Colorado right now for Adrian College.
Figure skating team?
The synchronized skating team is at their nationals. They'll perform tonight, the senior team as well as the collegiate team. Lake Forest can't keep it in that offensive zone. Icing called off. It doesn't have enough momentum anyway.
The suspense of this game right now, I don't know if I can bear it.
Here goes Selby. She'll rip a shot. It's blocked by the assistant captain, Jansky. She hits it off of her own player and Courtney Hogan, but they'll be able to break it out on the right wing side.
What a move.
Hogan uses the boards to her advantage. Dumps it in. It misses wide of the net, but Lake Forest will regather it. 7 minutes even left to go here in period number 2. Over on the far side of the ice. Bringing it up the right wing side. Here goes Hogan. She'll go in. Turnage pokes it away, and we have a delayed call coming on Lake Forest. They touch it, and it's just going to be a 2-minute minor here for hooking.
Great hustle by Courtney Hogan, using great speed on that play. Good job shielding the puck, protecting it, but could not. Oh man, almost pulled it to the backhand, but that's a penalty you'd want your defenseman to take there on that play. Megan Truman doing a good job, but I mean, she saved the goal.
She did save a goal, as well as Turnage poking with the stick. So face-off is where that rule play comes in. St. Norbert can elect what side they want the face-off to happen on. They'll choose the right wing side, and they win the face-off back. First power play opportunity today for St. Norbert on the season. They have a 19.2% success rate. Back up, Berghoff. Cross ice pass now back up to the point. Federici to Berghoff. Federici with it now. Down low to the far side with Hogan. Hogan back into the middle of the ice looking for a cutting Morgan Olsen.
What a play.
Berggraff drops down low. Backdoor pass, and it's intercepted and poked away by Lake Forest, but St. Norbert regains possession. Turnage.
Play by Morgan Olsen. Sorry to cut you off there, but she was sliding on her one knee. Was able to make that pass behind the back.
Goes off the netting, and we'll see a face-off here. You're exactly right. Now, there's a little bit of a different step here for the Green Knights, really needing a goal here on the power play.
Yeah, this could be a huge momentum boost. As you see Jaski, keep your eye on her on the power play. She likes to line up right in the middle of the ice there and get that one-timer. Try and get that one-timer open.
Kill percentage for Lake Forest, 81.1% on the kill. It's on the far side of the ice now. Back into that slot area and fanned on it was Kelsey Ross. Now the Foresters will get their first clear a minute into the advantage for St. Norbert. Jansky will bring it out from behind the net. Selby finds it in the neutral zone for the Foresters. She'll dump it back in. Jansky picks it up. Worked up to Moore, and it's back behind the net. Opsel will try and get it out. Kept in for a moment and wasn't able to pin it along the boards as Parker will regather it behind the net. 28 seconds left to go in the advantage for St. Norbert. Down by 1. Nice play by Edmondson to slow the puck down. Eve Parker will cross into the offensive zone. With a little bit of patience, another shot and a goal on the power play. Scored by Jordan Moore.
Well, we had a feeling it was coming. It was just a matter of time for St. Norbert. This play all got started in their own zone. Parker made a nice play. Excuse me, that was Bonfi, I believe. Parker finds Moore in the slot. She goes low glove. Perfectly placed shot. We are all square.
That is exactly what St. Norbert needed. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the second period of play, and we are once again tied up. It's 1-1. Face off at center ice, and the Green Knights will win it. We talked about in the first, it was all really Lake Forest when it came to zone time, but this period, it has flipped. St. Norbert has had really the green light.
Yeah, they had the green light so far, and they're looking to add more.
Lake Forest, though, not giving in. Ashcraft into the offensive zone, Arister, and legged away by the goaltender.
And they said chivalry is dead.
It's off the netting.
Oh, man, that was probably the best one of the day. Yep, he's out.
That was good. I would leave on that note.
Mic drop. So that would kill everyone's ears if he mic dropped.
Yeah, he should not mic drop.
Yeah. Unless he mutes it, then he can do it.
Yeah. 4:17 left to go.
Wait, faceoff's still in the St. Norbert zone?
It was off of the stick of St. Norbert into the netting. That would be why it stays in that zone. Shot blockered away with the shield by Wiseman.
Waffle boarded.
There's 3 different ways to describe exactly what just happened.
Yeah, that was a great save. Nice shot through the screen, and Wiseman's able to shoulder it away.
Somebody lost their stick. Now it's back behind. Federici has it knocked down, and Lake Forest, there have been probably 3 or 4 times that the officials could call too many on the ice, and they haven't.
That was a close one.
That one swung away at. Another shot, another save by Wiseman. Lake Forest in their defensive zone.
See if Lake Forest tries to be a little aggressive here. That way they can knock the Knights off their high horse before the third period.
They dump it in. Edmondson goes for a change. It's behind the net. We mentioned the Green Knights had controlled a lot of the zone time, and after that goal, it's been all Lake Forest here in the second period.
Yeah, good response. Oh, wow. Another. Oh, look. What is going on right now?
2:30 left to go here in the second period of play. We're tied up at 1 here in the first of 2 games here at Arrington Ice Arena. This is the NCHA Slaats Cup semifinal matchup. Soccered away. It's behind the cage of Wiseman, and Eve Parker will kick it to herself and use the boards to try and get it out. Now it's in the middle of the ice. Heading in with some speed here is the goal scorer, Moore. She'll rip a shot. It's blocked by Meyer at the top of the slot, and then she tries to pickpocket it away was Moore. And we'll see a cover here by Wiseman here as the whistle will blow.
Good rush from St. Norbert, but a good defensive block there from Meyer. And then Wiseman smartly covers yet again. Another offensive zone draw for the Foresters.
Face-off won by Lake Forest. Another shot. This one is shoulder padded and sent away. There's a little bit of a tussle in front of the net.
Good shot through the screen there by Giebauer.
Yeah, Marissa Giebauer is one of the NCHA All-Conference team members, the forward in her junior season. St. Norbert, obviously, Morgan Olson is the other forward. And again, she was in contention to be the player of the year.
And also Olivia Matson from Aurora and Brooke Shembry from Adrian up there. I believe Maya Roy was also named to the
She was a defenseman.
Team.
Olivia Opsel for Lake Forest, and then Ava Jansky is the other one. So these four teams that are here this weekend really make up the conference team. Trying to split two defenders, and the two defenders win the numbers game to the advantage of St. Norbert there on the stick of Giebauer.
Great play by Federici. Lost that puck at the blue line, but able to recover. A nice stick lift to prevent.
Giebauer can't find it. Edmondson with a minute to go.
Giebauer.
50 seconds left to go.
Oh, what a
Lake
move.
Forest gets around. Well, now the Green Knights have it. Over to Tolfelson. Tolfelson dumps it in, and giving chase here is going to be Ross. Ross, the first one in on the forecheck. And it's kept in by Berggraf at the point. Green Knights can't keep it in the zone, though. Under 30 seconds to go here in period number 2. We're tied at 1. Shots on goal, just as even. 20-19 in favor of the Green Knights. Letting them play here. I mean, we can be as neutral as possible up here. We have no dog in this fight, like we mentioned earlier, and we're curious where some of the arms are.
I mean, that was a huge hit. I'm not going to lie to you. That was a big hit, and as the buzzer sounds.
That's going to do it for the second period of play. 40 minutes down, and we are tied at 1 goal apiece, Johnny.
Yeah, it's been – first period was all Lake Forest. This period was all St. Norbert for the first – right after St. Norbert scored, Lake Forest did control the play a little bit, but these goaltenders have been outstanding. And, man, it's going to be a heck of a third period, and who knows? We might get some free hockey.
Yeah, the Green Knight faithful giving them a standing ovation to their team, the ones who traveled all the way from DePerry, Wisconsin. And Lake Forest faithful also invested into this contest. It's been a good one so far. The score right now, Johnny, is 1-1. What do you need to see in the final period of play for either of these teams to pull out a victory?
I mean, St. Norbert keep up the way they're playing. They're really doing a good job on the forecheck, forcing turnovers, getting shots on net, creating chances, and then Lake Forest is doing a good job keeping these St. Norbert players to the outside, not letting anything in the middle of the ice. But the one defensive collapse that Lake Forest had was the goal St. Norbert had. So it's going to be an interesting third period, to say the least.
There's 20 minutes left in this contest, and right now it feels like there might be even more left in the contest here, with it being 1-1 here at Arrington Ice Arena. We're going to step aside for the second intermission. When we come back, the final 20 minutes of play here on ACTV. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back here for the start of the third period of play. crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News and World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News and World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News and World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit adrian.edu. Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
Welcome back here on the Adrian College TV YouTube channel. Thanks for being a part of today's broadcast. Matt Kibbe, Johnny Costello with you here on the call. It is a 1-1 hockey game in this neutral site affair between Lake Forest and St. Norbert. 20 minutes left to go here, Johnny, and it is as close on paper as it is on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's been back and forth. Each team has dominated each period. I don't expect one team to dominate just this period. I expect it to be back and forth. Maybe a few goals scored, but who knows with the way these two goaltenders are playing.
Only two penalties have been called here today. Both of them, St. Norbert got the power play. They're 1 for 2 on it. That's where they had their lone goal. For the Lake Forest Foresters, they were able to net a goal with a quick little tap in for her first career goal with Zoe Wellington. That's been where we're at. They scored in the first period. St. Norbert scores in the second period. What are we looking for here? I don't know what we're waiting on, but
I don't know.
what are we looking for here in this third period, the final 20 minutes?
I think St. Norbert has to figure out a way to get pucks in the middle of the ice, get shots from the slot area. And I think Lake Forest has got to continue their forecheck. They're forcing a lot of turnovers and a lot of errant passes from St. Norbert because of their forecheck. So then they got to get people in front of Wiseman as well, because these goalies are too good to beat one-on-one.
Before this final period gets started, I just want to thank everyone, St. Norbert and Lake Forest fans, for logging on to this broadcast. Consistently 200 or so people all game long. It's been awesome, and we thank you for your support.
Yeah, if you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow Adrian College TV on all your social media. That's at Adrian College TV. We would appreciate your support. I am not entirely sure.
I think they're waiting for ice is a little
wet.
A little wet.
I think they just saw this game was moving along too fast and wanted to slow it down a little bit.
Well, with the way it's playing right now, we could be getting some free hockey here at Arrington Ice Arena.
As the tree slowly falls in the forest.
Did you hear it?
I did not.
Well, it makes you wonder if you can knight your way into the Slaats Cup championship game, or if you're going to have to chop down your opponent to find your means and maybe get the saw out and cut it down.
This is just what we need, is dead ice time for more puns to be made.
It's almost like a dead tree.
St. Norbert's looking to ignite the offense.
All right, Matt, good night.
Get on their high horse and score some goals.
Get off their high horse, score some goals.
Get on.
Get their shield up and protect the back of the net. Maybe don't let them into the dungeon.
I think Jay's had.
Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News and World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News and World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News and World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
Welcome back from that impromptu ad that we did not call for from our director, Jay Hanna. Well, we got confirmation, though, during that little break. We are waiting on the ice to get a little bit more solid and become a little bit more ice-like. Right now it's in about stage 2. And this is something you don't normally see.
Is that a real thing? Did you just say stage 2? Is that like a real
saying
for ice?
You have stage 1, which is water, stage 2, which is mush, and then stage 3, which is ice.
Wouldn't stage 1 be like
Hydrogen
evaporated
and
water,
no,
like gas?
That's stage 4.
Oh, so okay.
Well, actually, it goes stage 1, 2, 3, and then back to stage 1 to go to stage 4. Science. I'm a comm major here. We're gonna step aside and take another break while we wait for the ice to become ice. So we'll be right back here on ACTV.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
Well, this is our update for you, folks. We are squeegeeing the ice to try and get some of this extra sitting water off of it and at least try and promote the freezing process. I would say we're probably in about a five-minute delay so far from the start of the third period. Let's set you up with where we are right now. The score is 1-1 in favor. Well, not in favor. It's tied. Bulldog. Guys, we might need to take another break after this one. The score is 1-1 between Lake Forest and St. Norbert here in the Slaats Cup semifinal matchup. There's 20 minutes left to go. The third period is going to get underway, it looks like, as the squeegee's off the ice. The fans will give a round of applause, and we are ready to go. 1-1 here between St. Norbert and Lake Forest. The winner moves on to the Slaats Cup final tomorrow afternoon. We are underway here. The third period, finally the ice is frozen and we can play some hockey. And right off the get-go, we'll get a whistle.
I thought you were having a little bit of PTSD with Olaf there, talking about Frozen.
Oh, that's a sore subject right now.
I didn't mean to stab you guys in the back. Like a knight.
Face-off on the right wing side, one back by St. Norbert. At the point here, kicker takes the shot, it's tipped in and a goal! St. Norbert takes the lead!
Wow. What a start. Do we have another first career goal? Oh my.
It looks like Kennedy Kicker, who's a senior.
I mean, they just got the puck, so that might be her first career goal as a senior in the playoffs.
For Kennedy Kicker, her first goal of the season at least. Looks like it might be, Johnny. It's at least her first goal of the season.
It's her first career goal.
First career goal, 2 of them today. This one for Kennedy Kicker.
What a time to get your first goal, and it just got it on the board, just threw it on net. It hit a Lake Forest defender and went in. Fortuitous bounce there, unfortunate
bench went crazy.
Oh, they did.
Not only was it for the first career goal, but it gives you a lead in the postseason to move on to the championship game.
I was going to say, the team that scores the next goal is going to win the game. So,
and they get it right away within the first minute. We're already a minute gone now here in this third period of play. It's 2-1. Lake Forest, for the first time today, is battling from deficit.
They were up when they were here against Adrian. They were up against Adrian a few times, but unfortunately lost those 2 games. So,
puck ricochets off the back wall, and St. Norbert regathers it in the neutral zone. Lake Forest trying to get it. They're tied up with Ashcraft and will play on here. Ross was looking for a whistle, doesn't get it. This one dumped in. Now here, Johnny, remember this. These teams have a lot more on the line. Not only is their season on the line, but their NCAA tournament hopes really lie in the balance of getting that NCHA auto bid.
Yeah, they do.
Adrian has claimed that for the 6 past seasons, trying to make it 7. They need a win against Aurora tonight and then a win tomorrow. These teams, Lake Forest looking for it for the first time since they went back-to-back in 2014, 2015. St. Norbert, the last time they were the Slaats Cup champion, 2013, right before Lake Forest.
Wow, what are the odds? I believe Lake Forest beat Adrian one of those years they went back-to-back, if I'm not mistaken.
That would make sense. Don't have that official note in front of me. Maybe I should.
Nah, it's all right.
St. Norbert in on the attack here for a moment before it's taken away, as that was on the stick of Morrow, and it's back up with Federici. Now it's dumped in by Wolber and kept in at the point. That was for a moment there as Lake Forest has it in front of the Norbert bench. Foresters knocking into the offensive zone. Icing called off. 17:05 left to go here in regulation. St. Norbert suddenly with a lead here, 2-1. Long pass. Looking for the stick of Bonfi. Bonfi wrapping around. She's done this a couple times where she's gone around to behind the cage, and it's taken away this time by Opsel. Over on the far side, Hogan knocks it into the offensive zone.
You can hear the crowd reaction to the goal announcement. Oh, look out.
Wow, pretty good crowd on hand. Lake Forest is offsides right now, and they didn't know. So they'll get a whistle here from Hittman.
Faceoff will come all the way in their defensive zone. Or not. Never mind.
John, I just want to point out that you might have a little bit of faith here.
It's almost 3. It's past 3:30.
You missed the announcement.
I did, unless I didn't get the email.
If we get a stoppage in the action, I'll play it on air.
Oh, let's go.
I didn't get the email.
It's not an email. It's on social media.
Oh.
Go to the Adrian College Twitter account. 16:10 left to go here in regulation. Lake Forest in their offensive zone, but St. Norbert trying to get it out. Hogan in, pokes away at it, trying to gather it along that half wall, but it slips away from her, and then a lifted stick is going to be the cause and the root of all problems here for St. Norbert trying to clear the zone. But they're able to. On the stick of Bonfi. Bonfi with it along the boards, taken away by Selby, and Selby uses the boards to try and get it out, but it doesn't clear. It's kept in by the Green Knights. Hogan with it, sliding across, and Turnage will make a cover and a smart play. What are the comments? See if there were any additional ones. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. 219 of you are ever so grateful for everyone's viewership here on ACTV, and we're proud to present this contest to you, a neutral site game, and we knew we were going to be in for a good one when we saw it on the schedule, and we knew we were going to be streaming it, so we were excited for this one, and it's lived up to the hype.
It has. Very tight defensively, lots of chances from both teams.
Back up. St. Norbert luckily lets it ride the blue line, and it stays in. Cross ice pass, looking for a backdoor shot opportunity from Morgan Olson. She's the leader in points for the Green Knights with 19 goals and 6 assists. They could use another one from her for some insurance here.
Dominating the shift right now.
Eve Parker down low. It's pinned. 2 Foresters in for some help, as well as another Green Knight, and the Foresters will win that battle. St. Norbert not trying to let them escape their own defensive zone. It hits off something along the benches, and we'll get a face-off. Problem is that video is it's a minute 20 long, so we got to be smart with where we play.
So I'm waiting for a timeout or something.
Yeah. We'll play it again during the women's game tonight.
Matt Kibbe might make an appearance in the video.
Jay Hanna might make an appearance in the video.
I saw the video.
You didn't listen to the video, though.
I did. I put it up to my ear and I saw it.
Okay. 14:30 left to go here. Foresters in on the attack. Down low. Green Knights battle for possession of it. And it's picked up by the Foresters. And on the attack goes Shepard. Shepard can't hang on to it. Opsel will try and stick it into the offensive zone, but it falls back where Meyer will regather. She goes in front of her goaltender, Turnage, and on the right wing side will bring it up. She splits two Green Knights, and she's got numbers. Wrapping around, takes a shot. It slides in front of the face of Wiseman. None the wiser.
I get it, yeah.
It works. 2-1 is our score. Green Knights have the lead. They got it here early in this third period, not even a minute in. There goes a backhand shot and a save by Wiseman. Green Knights tripped up for a moment, trying to break it out. They will. It goes back into the neutral zone. Edmondson, the first one there for Lake Forest.
what a play.
Taken away into the offensive zone goes Alexia Morrow. Back in. Wahlberger. Now it's back on the stick of Holtz. Holtz brings it over into the middle of the ice. She gets tripped up and loses it along that blue line.
That was the worst feeling. At the puck stuck in her feet. Eventually, she stepped on the puck and lost her balance.
Icing is
because of the changing players from Lake Forest, why the icing was called off. Look out.
There goes the likes of Ashcraft. She takes a shot and a save by the goaltender, the sophomore from Richmond, British Columbia, Bryn Wiseman.
One heck of a goaltender.
He's got the numbers to back it up, just like on her counterpart in Turnage. We knew this was going to be a low-scoring affair, too, and that's what it's been. Just 2 goals, and you could even call the first one a little bit of a fluke.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you can call the second St. Norbert one a fluke as well, so. I mean,
this game could realistically be scoreless right now.
Yeah, 100%. Just how close it's been. But St. Norbert right now is controlling this third period.
Jansky takes a shot. It's blockered away with the stick of Turnage and into the protective twine. So we'll see a face-off here in the Norbert offensive zone.
Good job there from Turnage to turn that shot away.
Make sure to find me and Johnny on Twitter at PXPKibbyMatt and at hockey_Johnny91. Be part of the conversation. Shot in! Oh, tipped over the pads of Turnage, and Foresters will be thankful for that bounce.
Tweet at us, free of charge.
Free of charge. Might even give you a shout out on the Twitter.
St. Norbert has 6 players on the ice. Oh, there we go. Now they don't.
That's been one of the... No Wes McCauley here for the best part of his game being his line changes.
5 minutes.
There's a penalty coming here on Lake Forest. Slashing is going to be the call, and you and me both looked at each other when we saw that arm go up. Not too sure about that one.
Lake Forest fans here, not either.
No.
They're sitting to our right. I believe St. Norbert's more to the left.
Hannah Hickman is going to the box for Slashing, and I mean, something to talk about is St. Norbert has been the only beneficiary of power plays so far. They're 1 for 2, and here's their 3rd one of the night.
Keep your eye on Jaski, 17.
This could, either way, this is a huge momentum penalty for both teams.
Oh.
Shot in front, slides in front of Turnage. Nobody home to poke it into the back of the net. If Lake Forest can kill it, you got to think they're going to feel some momentum come their way. If St. Norbert can score, they get the insurance goal that they want.
Lake Forest is very aggressive on the penalty kill. Let's see if St. Norbert recognizes that and can take advantage.
Shot in, poke to the near side corner, and Opsel slaps it away. The first clear here, 30 seconds in to the advantage for St. Norbert.
Go back to what we were saying about the penalty. Yeah, we both looked at each other. We were kind of all the plays they've been letting go. We were kind of surprised that they didn't let that slash go, but
yeah, that was the weird. That's what we both looked at each other. They've let a lot of stuff go here tonight, and the slash is what draws the penalty. But I guess it was a breakaway in a sense. Shot into the slot, and it looks like the Lake Forest, I think they look like scratches. Don't quote me on that. It could be family, but they look like scratches really getting into it. Trying to get the defense going here. Lake Forest in a fight for their season. Big hit behind the boards, and we'll play on. This is what we were talking about. Halfway through this third period of play. Federici down low to Hogan. Hogan, patience into that slot area. Turnage blocks it and denies the goal. Another one misses to the short side of the net and escapes the offensive zone. The Foresters will be able to get maybe one or two changes here, and they will. Back in on the attack. Natalie Hogan in. Wraps it around. Green Knights go for a change. 9 seconds left on the advantage. Poked out of the zone, and Lake Forest is going to kill off this penalty here. A big kill for the Foresters.
yeah, that's a huge kill. A couple of grade A chances of these Lake Forest parents starting to give it to the officials right now.
Just looking for something to give them some momentum. Face-off will be on the right wing side.
I know we've touched on it a few times this year, but I really like that new rule change they made where you can pick where you take the face-off on the opposing team's icings and when you go on the power play. I think that's a great rule.
Yeah, it really adds another layer of the game.
It's like pool. You scratch, you got to pick where you put the ball.
Exactly.
Yeah. Here go the Foresters, trailing by one shot. Waisman doesn't even have to slide, wrap around. It's in the back of the net. Yes, they score. Lake Forest ties it up off of the stick of Marissa Gabauer.
Wow.
Patience pays off.
I mean, Wiseman got caught on the post, tried to hold it down, nothing else she could do. Held that post for about 3 seconds there. Hey, play to the whistle. That's you get rewarded, and referee's talking about it. Oh no, never mind. It's a good goal.
Good goal here for Marissa Gerbauer. My apologies.
Oh,
figure
boy.
it out.
Gabauer.
We got a game here, folks.
Hey, we said there would be one, and Gerbauer ties it up.
Could be getting some free hockey, too, if it continues like this.
Now, is it? We might have to pull out the NCHA rule book. In the regular season, we go to 3-on-3 overtime, but I think in the playoffs, it's 5-on-5, 20 minutes.
They should just keep it 3-on-3.
That's what I'm saying.
Honest.
3-on-3, a lot more exciting. If I remember on the men's side, St. Norbert, to make it to the Harris Cup, they went to overtime with Aurora. It was 5-on-5.
Wasn't it like a 9-8, 8-7 game, something like that?
It was I think it was 6 or 5-4, maybe 6-5.
It was a 80s hockey game.
Yeah, it was, and they played a full 20-minute overtime, and it came within about the last minute for them to move on. For the women's side, no game, I believe, went to overtime in the quarterfinal matchup. They were all sweeps in the mini series. But we'll get that wording for you for the NCHA on the playoff protocol for overtime. I'm going to ask our director if he can look that up with the IMAC. We can look up the NCHA overtime rules for the playoffs. 7:35 left to go here in regulation. We're tied up at 2, courtesy of Marissa Gerbauer scoring. Lake Forest back in, and the energy here in this building has lit up.
Oh, it was 5-4 over Aurora. Oh, I was looking at the Marion game. I was confused by the logos. Yeah, 8-6 in that final game.
Down low along that half wall, poking away, trying to get it out. Are the Green Knights? They will.
Looking like a prime 90s Red Wings team against Gretzky's prime Oilers. Like those references, Jay?
I didn't hear you.
Never mind.
Back over, Lake Forest, back behind their cage.
20-minute sudden death overtime.
So 5-on-5 sudden death overtime. So we'll have a full, if we do go to overtime, we'll have a full intermission. We'll do a complete resurface here of the ice, and
hopefully it dries.
Hopefully it dries all the way.
I believe that is correct, but I'm just double checking.
That's a really unfortunate situation with how exciting 3-on-3 overtime is, but 5-on-5 overtime still exciting in a sudden death roll.
Especially in the playoffs when it's win or go home.
That's exactly right. 6:15 left to go here in regulation. These two teams are flying around on the ice, trying to win in regulation and put themselves into the Slaats Cup championship game.
White's being played right now. We could be here another 20 minutes or so.
Detroit Rock City, Matt.
AC/DC.
I'm saying this is Detroit Rock City by Kiss.
Oh. Oh. Just give me some Hollywood Undead and I'll get it right. Give me some Papa Roach.
You're off by like 25, 30 years. Maybe more.
He said AC/DC.
Sorry, guys. It's been a couple years since I've been in the back of my dad's car on a Saturday going to Home Depot.
Oh, boy.
St. Norbert retreats back into their defensive zone behind Waisman.
I have a prediction to make.
All right, here we go.
We're going to overtime.
Jay's not going to be happy with you.
No,
I am predicting right now that we are not.
Jay doesn't even care.
I'm saying that because I'm 0 for 1 on predictions. So
icing is the call here on St. Norbert with 5 minutes and a quarter left to go here. 2-2 is our score.
Yeah, not too much happening.
You're also not very good at math. It's not 5 minutes and a quarter. If it was 100 seconds and a minute, it'd be a quarter.
I meant like at 25, like a quarter is in 25 cents. Like
yeah, but 5:15 would be 5 and a quarter.
Okay, I'm gonna riot.
All right.
I'm gonna riot here.
Look
Back
out.
in, slot area pass poked away by Selby, and no, it's Meyer. Turnage on top of it. Whistle doesn't blow. It's still loose. Another cover. Turnage with it on top, and the chaos in front of the net. The whistle finally blows.
Wow, just chaos in front of the net there. Turnage able to hold her ground, hold the roots down deep, keep the Knights from casting their swords.
St. Norbert behind their net.
Just wanted to say.
Bringing it up the middle of the ice is Jansky. Leaves it for Moore, and another shot blocked away by Turnage. Back up to the point. Federici with it. She slides it across to Jansky. Jansky goes up to Ross. Ross wrister, and it hits off the leg of Opsel, and now Ross is on that dasher board trying to get it back. Tollerson really forced herself along the boards there, trying to get that puck back. Now she'll find it on the other side of the ice instead. 4:15 left to go, 4 1/4 left to go in regulation. Garby slides it, blocked in front by Federici. Tolferson leaves it behind, bringing it across to the near side is Natalie Hogan. Actually, correction, that's going to be Kicker, who's got the second goal for the Green Knights, and we're going to see an icing call here.
If there is a 20-minute overtime sudden death coming up, then there will be a 15-minute intermission as well in between.
Yep. That would make sense. Everything lines up. .352 left to go. Both teams trying to avoid overtime here and trying to win it in regulation for a chance to play in the Slaats Cup final tomorrow. But I encourage everybody to stay tuned tonight as well, where the Adrian College Bulldogs will take on the Aurora University Spartans in the second game of this semifinal Friday.
Semifinal Friday.
Edmondson into the slot area. Nobody home for Lake Forest. Wrister in a save by Waisman.
Good chance there. Chapman walks in and lets one go, and Waisman's able to go down into the butterfly and corral that. No rebounds given up. And that was a good low shot, but good job by Waisman to get down and corral that. I think we're going to see a last-minute goal, if I'm being honest here. It's that type of game.
Well, you had overtime as a prediction. Now you got last-minute goal. Make up your mind, Johnny Costello.
I'm just trying. As much as I want to see overtime.
Playoff overtime is something different. Back over. Lake Forest is offsides, but they keep the attack on here. Dean with it for a moment. St. Norbert has it. After tying it up, it's been all Lake Forest here for the past few minutes.
What a move.
Long pass to Hogan. Hogan in the middle of the ice. Trying to split two defenders. She'll just take it to the far side. Slide it back into the slot. St. Norbert with it behind the net now. Bonfie slides it over to Courtney Hogan. Hogan up to the point and can't be kept in by Holtz.
Keep your eye on Morgan Olson. She's going to get on the ice here.
Another shot. That one's a much-needed blocker. Eve Parker pokes it down low, keeps the pressure on. Back up to the point, but Jansky can't slide across and see it in time to keep it in.
Good defensive stick there from Meyer to deflect that pass.
Turnover in the offensive zone for the Foresters. Backhand shot, saved by Waisman. Rebound goes over top of the net. St. Norbert's defense and goalie stand tall. This game is still 2-2. We're under 2 minutes to go.
Wiseman again.
In that left circle. Slides it over. Far side. Rister looking for a shot back door and another save by Wiseman. Moore with it. Offsides is the call on St. Norbert, and we'll see a face-off here with 1:42.
What a chance there. Waisman did not bite on those two dekes. Able to keep this game tied. Potential game-saving save.
Face-off right outside the Foresters' defensive zone. It's knocked back into that offensive attack for the Green Knights. Ross battles along that half wall. Opsel, the captain and senior defenseman, shot in. That's what you're going to see here. Jennifer Wilson and AJ Atkin are going to be trying to match some lines here down to the wire here. Oh, back up to the point. Kicker takes a shot. She almost got her second of the game and would have been for the potential game winner. Ross lifts the stick. St. Norbert into the slot area. Foresters battle along that half wall. 1 minute left to go in regulation. Kicker loses an edge. Turnover. Selby can't hang on to it, and it's back with the Foresters in the neutral zone. They slide it in. We'll go on the forecheck here. St. Norbert regathers. Norbert has it knocked away by the Foresters for a moment. They try and get around. Hogan in the middle of the ice. Lifted and stick and back away by Caitlin DeHutt. Long pass up to the likes of Wigington. Into that slot area. Saved by Waisman. Green Knights have it. 30 seconds left. Actually, 25 seconds left. It's in the neutral zone. DeHutt with it. She'll knock it over to the far side of the ice. 17 seconds left. Shot from the goal line and a save by Waisman. Here with 14 seconds left to go in regulation. The score is tied at 2. The faceoff will be on the right wing side.
Well, my first prediction's looking pretty good right now. That's all I got to say. I really got nothing.
Face-off won by Lake Forest. They're on the attack here. 10 seconds left to go. Trying to get into that slot and find a last-second goal to send their team to the championship game. 3 seconds left. The puck is along the boards. 1 second. The buzzer will sound. And, folks, we are going to overtime here at Arrington Ice Arena in game number 1 of the day. 2-2 is our score.
I mean, what? Like I said before the third period started, I think we're going to see a few goals. I don't know from who, but kicker got it started, 15 seconds into the third period, and with about 6 minutes remaining, the Foresters were able to tie it, and it was about back and forth as you could possibly get.
So we will go to a 20-minute 5-on-5 hockey game for overtime, and it's going to be sudden death. We are going to have 20 minutes up on the board, but first team to score moves on to the Slaats Cup championship game. Looks like there's a little confusion on where they should be going. Both teams. We are cutting the ice. It looks like that was where the confusion was, and St. Norbert went right back to the locker room. Blake Forrest is now heading back to the locker room. So we will have a fresh ice here in this contest for the third period. Hopefully it freezes all the way this time. Yeah. But we will step aside here for the third intermission, the overtime intermission here on the Adrian College TV YouTube channel. The score right now, 2-2. We'll be right back here on ACTV for sudden death overtime. crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News and World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News and World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News and World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit adrian.edu. Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
What's up? Do you know what would make a concert with Russell Dickerson even better? An opener. Whew. You know what's better than one opener? 2 openers.
Right back where I never should have been again. I'm choking on.
You know what's better than no MCs? 2 MCs. What's up, everybody? I'm Jay Hanna. I'm Matt Kibbe. Join us for the 2022 Spring Concert featuring Russell Dickerson, Carter Faith, and After Midtown. Tickets are on sale right now. Students get in free.
And we'll make sure you're sliding on into the Merrill Lot on March 18th. We'll see you there.
It's in a blue Tacoma, California. White man
Welcome back here on ACTV. Overtime about to get underway here between the Lake Forest Foresters and the St. Norbert Green Knights. Johnny Costello, Matt Kibbe here with you today. Two teams will switch sides once again. And Johnny, it's 2-2. Here is our regulation stats on your screen right now. Score 2-2. Shots just about dead even. Saves just about dead even. And face-offs 1. Again, just about dead even. The only area that you don't see a dead even is in penalties. Lake Forest has had 3 of them called. St. Norbert has played clean.
They have. They've gotten away with a few, but I mean, yeah, there's not been many penalties called. The only ones have been on Lake Forest, and who knows? Matt, I gotta ask you, who do you think's gonna win this game?
These two teams are so evenly matched, it's hard to make a prediction on that.
Well, here's my opinion. The way the last few periods have gone, I think St. Norbert is going to win it, and I think Morgan Olson is going to score the winning goal.
I think somebody's going to win 3-2.
Wow, that's a bold prediction.
Yeah, that was going to be my bet. Is this game is, no matter what, going to finish by a final score of 3-2. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in here on ACTV. Excited to have you with us, and it's overtime hockey here on the ACTV YouTube channel between Lake Forest and St. Norbert. Already 5 seconds gone in the overtime period, and next goal wins. Sudden death overtime for 20 minutes. We'll play continuously if these two teams can't figure it out. The Green Knight faithful getting a little chant going on the left side of the ice. Shot down low. The Slaats Cup championship game on the line here. The season on the line for both of these teams. Green Knights have it in the neutral zone. There goes Moore. She gives it to Hogan. Hogan in that slot area, and luckily for the Foresters, poked away by Opsel. Now it's into the offensive zone for the Foresters. Picked up behind the net by Kicker. Over to Olsen. This is who you said to watch here, Johnny.
Yep.
Morgan Olsen.
Got speed. They're offside.
Foresters get a fortunate call.
Yeah, I mean, good chance there for, I believe it was Courtney Hogan, but unfortunately for her, the puck just stopped right before she could drag it into that slot area. Would have been a huge, huge opportunity.
Lake Foresters trying to extend their stay in Adrian by one night. St. Norbert trying to make for a fun Saturday with both their teams in the championship game.
Wouldn't that be something?
St. Norbert has it now. Down low, taken away by the Foresters. It's with Dean, and Dean will get it over, and now picked up by Olsen. Back up to the point here. Slap shot gloved away by Turnage. And we'll see a face-off here on the right wing side with 18:25 left to go in the overtime period.
I don't even
what
know
more
what to
can we say?
I mean, not too much is happening. I don't expect, none of these teams are going to give an inch. So
No.
I think whoever scores, it's going to be one of those greasy goals, picking up the loose garbage in front of the net.
There's another cover by Turnage here. Puck is up at the point now. Knocked down low by St. Norbert. It's behind the goal line. Picked up there on the near side with the likes of Wolber. And now Lake Forest tries to get it away. Still at the blue line. It's in the neutral zone now. Picked up by Wolber. Wolber launches it down. It's knocked away by Turnage, and Lake Forest will regather it. Chapman has it. Chapman on the far side corner in their defensive zone. Pushes it to the near side and knocked into the neutral zone where Jansky will give chase. This is going to be called off. No icing called. Lake Forest trying to take it away. Get a turnover and get a shot on goal. They'll get a shot, but it misses short side of the net. Another one. This one hits off the back glass and will wrap away all the way up to the point. Garby can't hang on to it. Now Bonte sends it in. Now Hogan, another shot, and it's blockered over the crossbar. Bonte with it for a moment. Now Hogan, as well as the likes of Berggraf, poking at it, and Jansky will give chase all the way back in front of her netminder Weisman. Jansky up to Bonte. Bonte to Hogan. Hogan puts on the brakes, draws a double team, and now Bonte trying to split two defenders in that slot area. 17 minutes left in the period. That doesn't really matter in an overtime frame. Next goal wins.
That's all that matters there. Oh, boy.
Along the half wall. Nice defensive stand by Moore. With how the refs are calling it, you play in the style that they'll allow it. Back down low. Picked up by St. Norbert on the far side. This is Moore. Turnover. Myers sliding save by Weisman, who stands at a tall 5'9" on the ice. On the half wall, big hit delivered. Selby battling for it, trying to poke it. The officials telling him to move the puck. Puck does come loose, and it's on that half wall once again, pinned over by the likes of DeHutt.
Man, letting them play. Overtime.
On that half wall, battling away at it. Eve Parker loses an edge, trying to get the puck out of the zone. Opsel keeps it there. Wide open lane and a howitzer. That's blocked by Parker.
That's going to leave a mark. Oh, what a move.
Move by the defenseman and Opsel, and it picked up by the likes of, I believe that was Truman. Another save by Weisman, and this one's going to hit off the netting, so we'll see a face-off here. .30 left to go in the overtime period. Face-off on the left wing side. Lake Forest can't win it back. It's on the stick of St. Norbert. Icing is the call on St. Norbert, so we'll go all the way back into their defensive end and do it again. Two to two is our score here. Next goal wins in the overtime period. The winner moves on to the Slaats Cup Championship game tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. here on Adrian College TV. Lake Forest offside, so St. Norbert will get possession of the puck back. Tied up, turnover. Offensive zone turnover for Lake Forest as they get it back on their stick and take a quick shot. Back over, now it's picked up by Ross. Ross tries to bring it out from behind the net, uses the stick of Wolber, and it's in on the defensive heels for Lake Forest, who has it now. Truman slides it across to the far side of the ice. Dean, slap shot from the point, not much on it, and Weisman makes a nice save. St. Norbert trying to clear it. Left-hand shot misses wide of the net from the point area, and St. Norbert will try and break out here. Here's Hickman with it. In the neutral zone, knocked away for a moment there by Tucci, and then St. Norbert knocks it right back in. Up to the Forester, that's Selby. And Jansky will retreat back, and somebody lost an edge into the boards.
That's going to hurt.
That was
what a
Berggraf.
save.
Shot and a save. A big one at that, a season-saving save.
Kick, save, and a beauty.
Down in, there goes Hogan. Hogan to Hogan. Down low, behind the net now. Lake Forest has it for a moment. Hogan takes it away. Lake Forest on their heels. Hogan circles around in the slot. Rebound in front. 5-0. Poked in. St. Norbert is going to the Slaats Cup Championship. They win in overtime 3-2.
Wow. What a game.
Take a look at it here.
I believe it was Natalie Hogan sent it on net off a skate, rebound loose, and I believe that is Eve Parker who comes in backdoor and taps it in. And actually, no.
I think it might have been Hogan.
Was it?
St. Norbert will move on to play in the Slaats Cup Championship game tomorrow at 2 p.m. And Lake Forest season, unfortunately, comes to an end. A great season for the Foresters.
Yeah, a great season, making it all the way to the semifinals, going to overtime. Unfortunately for them, St. Norbert is able to cash in on a chance. What a game from those two goaltenders right there as they shake hands.
Yeah, these two goaltenders came in and played out of their mind all game long. This game was 3-2, and it was even closer than that.
Yeah, it was. That was about as close a game as you could ever get.
Bonfie gets credit for the goal.
And it's going to go unassisted because Turnage kicked it.
Yep. So it's an unassisted goal, but it was created off of the stick of Natalie Hogan and as well as Eve Parker, who was in front of the net, who got the first rebound and made it go through the 5-hole before Bonfie was able to poke it in to a wide-open net and send the St. Norbert Green Knights to the Slaats Cup Championship game.
What a game, as I keep saying, and we'll have to figure out who they're playing tonight.
Yeah, that's what we're going to encourage you to do. 7 o'clock right here. It's going to be on the Adrian College Sports Network. Adrian College will take on Aurora University, and the Green Knight faithful are ecstatic for this team. And what a game for St. Norbert. They win by a final score of 3-2. Not sure where we got that number from. That's going to do it for us here on ACTV. We thank you so much for tuning into this neutral site contest. What a game that we just witnessed, and it's going to be followed up by hopefully an even better one between Aurora and Adrian. Our final score once again here. St. Norbert moves on to the Slaats Cup Championship after taking care of Lake Forest in overtime by a final score of 3-2. For my broadcast partner, Johnny Costello, I'm Matt Kibbe. We'll see you next time here on ACTV.